Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Peter Palmiotti of Human Studios, and this is Making Comics and Art, episode 345. So, first thing before we get into the subject of the episode, I guess this is more vlogs that I've been doing lately, but I will get into making art eventually. So I wanted to show off this piece. I did some shorts showing my work on it. But this piece is finished. It's officially going to be in the book. This is a piece done for the Swords and Sorcery book that I'll have the link down below in the description box. So this book is not only a pinup in the book, but it's also, as an add-on, you can get it as a postcard. Excuse me. And it's a pretty cool piece of art, if I do say so for myself. But you can also buy the original artwork, so which will throw me some money and throw the people doing the backer kit some money. So it's a win-win for everyone. So if you ever wanted a piece of my artwork, now's the time to get something very cool. And I'll show you a couple other pieces. I'll show you this one first. So this is a friend of mine. Met him years ago. I'll get this right. Met him years ago at a convention. He wanted me to look at his portfolio. I wasn't busy. You know, if I'm busy, I'll tell you, come back later. But I wasn't busy, and apparently I talked to him for a while and made an impression. Years later, we connect on Facebook, and we've been in touch, and you know, he's been telling me of late that he wanted me to work on a piece of his, you know, because he enjoys my ink so much. So I finally said yes. A slight gap in my schedule, and he did this piece. So he realized after the fact that he filled in all the space with black. He realized he could just have let that white, and it would have been easier to work over. But that's okay. Like, this is the first time he's working with an inker at all. He does his own art and whatever. And, he's just somebody who loves comics and loves art. So he's giving me full reign with it, and I'm going to definitely jazz it up with my inks and have fun. It's always about fun. By the way, that's just a random sketch. So yeah, look forward to working on this, Galactus. You got the Fantastic Four ship. Should be a lot of fun. And then the final piece I got here to show off is this. Is Michael Gustovich. He's a fantastic artist. He's worked in the industry for many, many years. I'll throw you a link to where you can find his work and whatnot. But this is a piece. I might have to reprint it because it cut off the toes and the tip of her fingers here. But this, I love the fucking Alpha Flight characters. I mean, I was a fan of it when John Byrne was doing it, of course. I don't think I read much beyond his run, but yeah, fantastic characters, drawn fantastically. Mike definitely has a little Byrne-esque to his work. We've been chit-chatting back and forth for years. He always wanted to see my inks on him. I always wanted to work over his pencils. So I said, send me something. This is something, he penciled, but he also inked and sold the piece. But I'm going to ink it myself. And then I'll have it for, sale afterwards. I mean, if you want to buy it right now, just message me on, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is the easiest places. I forget what the current configuration is, but I don't know if there's instant message on YouTube. I know there was at some point, but I never used it. Anyway, Facebook Messenger is the easiest to reach me, but also Instagram and Twitter work. If I just say X, nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. The average person. Anyway, so that Eureka moment is the title of this episode. I won't go too long today. But, it's like, if you've been following me at all in the last batch of years, definitely, I get so much work and past projects to get on top of and get through. And, I have at least a year's worth of work right now. And it's hard to manage, but through, just getting pages done and pinups done, or, just random stuff and making progress, sort of my Eureka moment right now is like wrapping my head around that, like one day I will actually be on top of all these projects and be able to actually work a regular schedule on one main project and then other things as they arise, because eventually I want to work on retro as my main target. And much like Nicolas Cage, who does Hollywood blockbusters, then works on independent titles, my independent title will be retro. I would love for it to be a blockbuster, but I'm not going to assume that until it is. But I'll be able to take on, not even talking the major companies, but just anybody who offers me a good deal. I'll be able to get things that are good money. Promotion is always good, but not necessarily a reason to take a project. Really, it depends on the people I'm working with mostly. Specifically the artist, of course. Like if somebody offered us a mini-series to work on, like jump on the chance. Me and Mike, that would be a dream project. I'm not sure if he's done comic work in a long time. I know he's done, he's just done these pinups, inks for other people. So that Eureka moment for me right now is just being able to say, like, okay, like, things are kind of a disaster and have been for a long time with my schedule, but, if I just really keep on top of it and make sure I'm making progress every week, every month, I could see the light of day happening down the line. Don't be so quick to say yes to everything. Don't be so quick to put everything on hold. Just keep on top of what I got going on and push everything forward. Not everything at once, we are not. People are not able to multitask, really. So, yeah, it's just clarity. Clarity makes all the difference. Like, clarity in one's mission, clarity in, what you want out of life, all the things. So, work and schedule and deadlines, it's all still stressing me out. At the moment, it's minor. I got no real deadlines that people are saying I have at the moment. So it's just as I get things done. So, yeah. I do hope to do another video pretty quickly because I feel like I got to catch up a little bit. But I do want to go to a weekly schedule. More than likely on Fridays I'll upload. Yeah, and hopefully I can get my setup to fucking work for me the way I want it to. I mean, you can tell my desk is at an angle here because the webcam is sort of like it just swings out and it's at an odd angle. I'm going to see if I could do something about that. I don't know. We'll see how that works. And maybe I can figure out how to get a better driver. I just hate the driver that comes with it. But in the end, it's the only one that seems to work. So I don't know. I don't have a clue yet. I'll figure it out. Let me know any thoughts you have down below. Leave a comment. Those are always appreciated. Definitely leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share the video with your friends. I need to get some numbers going on this channel. Seems like every video I upload, people are unsubscribing, so that's not good. I promise the videos will be better quality in the future. All right. Keep making comments, keep making art, and we'll talk again soon. Have a good one.